Dylan is with us in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hi, Dylan. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, good afternoon, Dave and Ken. How you guys doing?
Better than we deserve, brother. What's up?
Hey, Dave, I hope you know what you're talking about because we're coming to you for some Papa Dave advice.
Well, I'm an expert on my opinion, brother.
So, my wife and I would call it having a healthy disagreement on whether or not we should be investing in a financial advisor right now.
Okay. You have any financial?
Yeah, we do. Right now, we're on baby steps 4, 5, and 6.
Good.
We've got about $250,000 in retirement investments.
Okay. What would be wrong with having a SmartVestor Pro in your corner?
Well, the argument from my wife is we've gotten to this point and she's having a hard time committing to paying somebody else to, walk alongside us, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when I was broke and didn't have a whole lot to worry about, I could do a will with an online will company. When I've got several $100 million, I need a lawyer. The scale means you need greater areas of expertise. Okay? If you want to tinker under the hood on a $250,000 Lamborghini, you probably shouldn't do that unless you're certified to do that. But if you want to turn a wrench on your $1,000 beater, go ahead. Good luck. No problems. You're more dealing with a Lamborghini now. You need somebody to walk beside you. Now, you don't need to pay them a ton. SmartVestor Pros get paid based on the balance if you're doing a managed account, or they get paid based on what you buy. Either one is okay. But I have a SmartVestor Pro in my corner, and everybody asks my opinion. But when I get ready to do investing, or Sharon gets ready, we're getting ready to change some of our investments around, Sharon's involved. The SmartVestor Pro's there, and we talk it through. We go, okay, what are we going to do, and why are we doing this? And they're not there to tell us what to do. They're telling us what we could do and why, and we learn a little bit from them about what's happening in the market, what's happening with that particular fund, and the knowledge base that they have that we don't have because they're in it every day, we learn from, and then based on that, we make our own decisions. So the fact that you stand on your own, make your own decisions from before, you keep that part, but you just get an advisor in your corner to teach you. Yeah, you do need that.
Dylan, is it that she's cheap and tight and doesn't want to pay someone, or are there some fears underneath this resistance?
No, I don't think. Basically, we're so focused on trying to get the mortgage out of our lives that we're trying to do everything we can to, become completely debt free. And
good.
So it's the money. There's no fears. You don't think there's any fear on her behalf, fear of the unknown, of working with a financial pro. You think it's just she's watching every nickel and doesn't want to pay a professional something. You think that's the core issue?
I think so. I think she is comfortable with how we're managing our investments and where we're at in our financial journey right now, that she's just having a hard time saying, okay, well, let's pay the extra money for somebody.
Well, I wouldn't pay somebody a flat fee. You don't need to at this stage. But I would meet with a SmartVestor Pro and let them get paid on the accounts they manage for you. They'll give you advice on the rest of them. And here's the thing. If what she's saying is, I don't want people telling me how to handle my money, I agree. I agree with her. But what I do want people to do is to teach me some things I don't know before I handle my money. And that's what your advisor should be doing. That's why we always say you need one with the heart of a teacher, not the heart of a salesman. I do not want people to turn over their money to someone called a wealth manager and walk away and hope they do a good job and pay them $8,000 a year to do it or something. No, not at all. Not at all. We are going to raise our own kids, and you're going to handle your own money. But you've got an advisor in your corner, and the Bible says in the multitude of counsel, there is safety. And so I've got to have people that know how to do things that I don't know how to do and have knowledge bases that I don't know about to go places I've never been before.
Two things I'll give you, Dylan, to help with this conversation. Number one, a conversation doesn't equal commitment. So sit down with several SmartVestor pros. That's what we tell you to do. And sit down with her and help her understand a conversation with a pro doesn't mean a commitment. Secondly, in that conversation, I think clarity on how it works will give her confidence to move forward.
Now, the clarity is this is a person to teach us, not to tell us.
That's correct.
We don't need people instructing us what to do. We don't need people taking over for us. We're perfectly capable.
Yep.
I do agree with that. And you could probably get by. I will tell you 78% of the millionaires that, when we did the millionaire study, use an investment advisor. So there's a correlation between being a millionaire and using an investment advisor. You can call it causal or not causal, but it's there. There is a correlation.